Chapter 141. If Yutian has reached the king level extreme, his body strength is 10,000 times the power of 10,000 elephants, the power of 20,000 phenomena after the increase of Yuan power. The increase of pseudo-mystery level strength talent is 30 times, and the increase of silver level sword skill, Tianji slash, is 12 times. After superimposing the combat power, Yutian's strongest attack power reached the power of 7.2 million elephants, which was converted into the power of Jackie Chan and only 7.2 dragon power. I only reached the power of 7.2 dragons after reaching the peak of the king level. How did I reach the power of 8.2 dragons when I was at the king level of the battle axe? For the first time, Yutian found that he had been crushed by someone in terms of talent. Of course, instead of being depressed, he was excited. The talent of the Tomahawk Emperor is so awesome. If he copied the talent of the Tomahawk Emperor, wouldn't he be able to skyrocket his strength in an instant? According to Yutian's guess, the Tomahawk Emperor must have a pseudo-mystic level strength talent. Perhaps now it has transformed into an arcane level strength talent. Secondly, the Tomahawk Emperor should also have a weapon type talent, at least a top-level talent. The Battle Axe Emperor uses an axe. His axe skills are very famous. It should be a top-level battle axe talent. Yutian guessed, the pseudo-mystic level strength talent that is higher than Yutian, coupled with the top-level battle axe talent, plus his own 20,000 Vientiane power. This has created a record of 8.2 dragon power of the Battle Axe Emperor. Subsequently, Yutian took a look at the strongest defense record and found that he couldn't break it at all. King level strongest defense record. Proved to withstand the power of 2 dragons without serious injury. Created by Qin Feng. A king level extreme can withstand the degree of his own attack power without dying, that is, the power of 20,000 elephants. If Yutian reaches the king level extreme, plus the 50 times increase of the pseudo-mystic level defensive talent, he can withstand the power of 1 dragon. If he adds the pseudo-mystery level Vajra bone talent, it can withstand 1.5 times the attack without serious injury, and it is estimated that no more. And withstanding the power of 1.5 dragons can't break the king level strongest defense record, unless Yutian can copy another awesome pseudo-arcane level defense talent. There were other records, and Yutian found that he couldn't break them. There are really a lot of perverts in the Zhanghai superbase, but this way is better. I can copy more good talents. Yutian laughed. When he copies these awesome talents, he will break these records one by one when the time comes. However, you can't be too high profile. Just break 2 or 3 records to give others a little face. There was no way to break the record for the time being, so Yutian left the God of War Tower. The cooldown of the copy talent is over. You can copy 2 more talents. It's too wasteful of time to squat at the door of the God of War Tower to copy the talent. Go directly to the headquarters of the Scattered Cultivation Alliance. There should be a good talent there. Yutian planned. Thereupon, Yutian came directly to the headquarters of the Scattered Cultivation Alliance. The headquarters of the Scattered Cultivation Alliance is not very far from the God of War Tower, as it is all in the Zhanghai area. The headquarters of the Scattered Cultivation Alliance was built in a very grand manner, covering an area of more than 10 miles alone, and it was divided into 10 floors. After entering the headquarters of the Scattered Cultivation Alliance, Yutian walked around. His copying talent now covers up to 1,500 meters at a time, and the Scattered Cultivation headquarters is too large, and this range can't cover the Scattered Cultivation Alliance headquarters at all, so he can only slowly check their talents. Just as Yutian walked to the central position of the first layer of the Scattered Cultivation Alliance, 2 Huihui level talents appeared in Yutian's induction. Yutian only copied 1 Radiant Moon level talent, and he didn't copy it again, because he was only missing 1 Radiant Moon level talent now. Half an hour later, Yutian almost checked the headquarters of the Scattered Cultivation Alliance and only found 2 Huihui level talents. Morning level cultivators have a 70 to 80% chance of becoming saint level, and if they have a perfect foundation, they will definitely become saint level. Those who cultivate the talent of the Huihui level must have a 70 or 80% chance of becoming the emperor level, and I am a perfect foundation and a Huihui level talent, so there is a 100% chance of becoming the emperor level. The strongest person in the Zhanghai superbase is only the Great Emperor, and it should not be a Shiri level cultivation talent. According to this calculation, the best cultivation talent in the Zhonghai super base should only be a Huawei level cultivation talent. Yi Tian reasoned so. From this point of view, the Huawei level cultivation talent is extremely rare in the Zhonghai super base, and even the scattered cultivation alliance is estimated to be not much. Even if it is added to the branches, or exposed, it is estimated that the total will not exceed 2 digits. In this way, after I go back this time, I have fused the Huawei level cultivation talent, then my talent is estimated to have suddenly become the strongest talent in the Zhonghai super base. Yi Tian was secretly overjoyed. This is also a record, but it's a pity that the God of War monument doesn't have this record, and even if there is, he doesn't dare to expose his talent. There's one more chance to copy. Yi Tian was ready to look for it again, preferably pseudo-arcane level talents, but he only found 2 pseudo-arcane level talents that he didn't need. One is a pseudo-arcane level fire domain talent, and the other is a pseudo-arcane level water dragon talent. These 2 pseudo-arcane talents were of little use to him, and he was not very satisfied. Forget it, just copy the pseudo-mystery level fire domain talent, and use it as one more means. Yi Tian thought so. With one thought, the pseudo-mystery level fire domain talent was copied by Yi Tian. Go home. Yi Tian didn't continue to wander around the headquarters of the Scattered Cultivation Alliance. There were indeed a lot of good things here, but he couldn't afford to trade them, which was very embarrassing. Back home, Yi Tian first fused the pseudo-mystery level fire domain talent and soon knew the situation of this talent. Speaking of which, this talent is also very good. It is a talent for large-scale coverage attacks, and a thought of opening the fire domain talent can turn a radius of dozens of miles into a fire domain, and any living creature in the fire domain will be attacked by countless flames. It's okay talent. It can be regarded as making up for one of my shortcomings, and it's also a 3% pseudo-mystic level talent. Yi Tian immediately began to fuse the Huawei level cultivation talent again, and this time it was the process of transforming the Huawei level cultivation talent to a higher level. Rumble. Boundless pain struck, and Yi Tian was in pain and happy. Come on, Shi-Ri level cultivation talent. Yi Tian shouted in his heart. Boom, boom, boom. Pain came in waves, and the skin on his body was as red as a boiled lobster. I don't know how long it took. Yi Tian finally woke up. He had just fainted. It's a bit embarrassing. I thought I could resist it. Yi Tian's face blushed, but his already red face couldn't tell that he was blushing. Of course, the syncope in the past does not affect the fusion of talents, and the fusion is naturally successful. Cultivation talent, Dawn level. Looking at the Sun level cultivation talent among the bunch of talents, Yi Tian smiled excitedly. Ha ha ha, it's finally at the same level as Xiaoshui, otherwise Xiaoshui is a Shiri level bloodline talent, and I, the master, am only at the Huawei level, which is really a bit embarrassing. Yi Tian laughed. It's a pity that he can't share this glory with Little Blood, because Little Blood is asleep. According to Xiao Blood, it is about to transform from its infancy to its youth, and after reaching its juvenile stage, its sunrise level bloodline talent has only been initially developed, and its cultivation speed is much faster than before. I'll also try the cultivation speed of the sunrise level cultivation talent. Yi Tian was a little impatient. Chapter 142. Yi Tian entered the advanced cultivation room, drank a sip of king-level fierce beast blood, and began to cultivate the purple blood-punching acupoint technique. Rumble. Far more than before, many times more heaven and earth yuan qi poured into the body, and it could be refined into yuan force in time to assist Yi Tian to impact the acupoints. The day passed. Yi Tian sensed it and said, I have increased my cultivation speed by 3 times, and according to my current cultivation speed, I can open up 45 acupoints in a month. This kind of cultivation speed is really against the sky, and if he enters the top-level cultivation room to cultivate, his cultivation speed can increase again. But for now, Yi Tian was already very satisfied with this cultivation speed. My cultivation is still too low, so let's work hard to cultivate during this time and improve my cultivation. Yi Tian decided. As the days passed, Yi Tian opened up one acupoint space after another in the advanced cultivation room, and the strength of his body soared at an incredible speed. The feeling of this rapid improvement in strength is like an initiation, which is simply so refreshing. Finally, a month later, Yi Tian opened up another 45 acupoint spaces, plus the original acupoint space, and now he has a total of 63 acupoint spaces. And Yi Tian's body strength has almost reached 1800 elephant power, and the strongest attack power has reached 1,296,000 elephant power, which is equivalent to 1.3 dragon power. My attack power has finally crossed the threshold of dragon power. Although there is still a lot of distance from the record of 8.2 dragon power of the Battle Axe Emperor, it is not too bad. Yi Tian was very satisfied with this. The copying talent can be used again. Yi Tian is going to go to the vicinity of the headquarters of the Tomahawk Mercenary Hall, in case he encounters the Tomahawk Emperor, then he will make a lot of money. Thereupon, Yi Tian went out and went straight to the headquarters of the Tomahawk Mercenary Pavilion. The headquarters of the Tomahawk Mercenary Pavilion covers an area of about 100 miles, and a large number of king-level people come and go, and even occasionally there are saint-level haunts. Yi Tian had been here for 3 hours, but he couldn't even enter the gate of the headquarters of the Tomahawk Mercenary Pavilion. Because after he came, he knew that the headquarters of the Tomahawk Mercenary Pavilion was not accessible to ordinary people. Only the core personnel of the Tomahawk Mercenary Pavilion and mercenaries above the silver level could enter it. And he's not even a mercenary. Let's register as a mercenary first. Anyway, most of the people in the Zhanghai Super Base have registered as mercenaries, and I will have to register as a mercenary in the future, so it's better to register early. The place where mercenaries are registered is not the headquarters of the Tomahawk Mercenary Hall, but the various branches. Yi Tian returned to the Tomahawk Mercenary Pavilion branch in Jinggu District, entered the Mercenary Hall, and quickly registered his mercenary identity and obtained a Black Iron level mercenary token. The mercenary level is divided into Black Iron level, Bronze level, Silver level, and Gold level, and each level is divided into 1 star to 9 stars. He is now a Black Iron level 1-star mercenary, which is the lowest level mercenary. If you want to increase the level of a mercenary, you must take on the quest. Some missions have requirements for mercenary levels, while others do not require mercenary levels, only for cultivation strength. Although Yi Tian was only a 1-star mercenary of Black Iron, his cultivation had reached the king level, and there were many good tasks that he could take. It's not good to practice hard all the time. It's easy to get out of your mood. Yi Tian is ready to see what tasks can be taken. Maybe you can copy a good talent in the task. There are many types of tasks, including the task of arranging formations, the task of hunting fierce beasts, the task of exploring the map, and even the task of entering the side of the spatial rift. And the quest that enters the space, each task has a super high reward, and the points obtained are also very high, because such a task is too dangerous. For the 5-star space crack, Yi Tian also knew a little information, and immediately recalled in his mind. 700,000 kilometers southwest of the Zhanghai Superbase is the 5-star space crack. Although it cannot be sealed, it was forcibly pushed sideways by the powerhouses of the Superbase, and suppressed the other party for a while. But the two sides have been fighting at both ends of the space crack for 100 years. Sometimes the human race has attacked the other end of the space crack, and sometimes the other party counterattacks back. The current situation is that the human race has once again attacked the spatial rift, but the control range over there is only 10,000 kilometers, and I don't know much about the situation 10,000 kilometers away. This is all the information that Yi Tian knows. The so-called exploration mission is to go 10,000 kilometers away to investigate more useful information, which can be imagined how dangerous it is. Yi Tian didn't have a clear understanding of the Zhanghai Superbase now, so naturally he wouldn't take on such a mission. Suddenly, a task caught Yi Tian's attention. Assist in the task of subduing the beast. Task publisher, Moon God Sect Shui Holy Maiden. Task requirements. The king list is strong, and has a high level of beast control talent or above. Task reward. A 3rd-class top Yuan Force cultivation secret technique or a top cultivation secret room. Choose one of the two, or pay according to the price of money. 3rd-rank top-level Yuan Force cultivation secret technique. Yi Tian admitted that he was moved. What he is currently cultivating is still the high-level Yuan Force forging body secret technique. In the Demon Sea base, the high-level Yuan Force forging body secret technique is a necessary cultivation secret technique for all major families, and in the Zhanghai Super Base, the high-level Yuan Force forging body secret technique is too common. Many martial artists have cultivated the high-level yuan force forging body secret technique at the beginning, and many king-level powerhouses have cultivated the top-level yuan force cultivation secret technique. Of course, it is difficult for the martial artists of the Scattered Cultivation Alliance to get the top-level yuan force cultivation secret technique, because the martial artists of the Scattered Cultivation Alliance talk about equivalent transactions, and although the high-level leaders have the top-level yuan force cultivation secret technique, if they don't have enough value, they can't exchange it. But among the other top powers, the core members are all cultivating top-level yuanli cultivation secret techniques, but those top-level yuanli cultivation secret techniques can't be traded, and they can't be taught to others. Yi Tian was now in an embarrassing state where he couldn't get the top-level yuan force to cultivate secret arts, and he couldn't afford to trade, and if he joined other top-level powers, he didn't want to. But now, here's your chance. Not only is it a top-level yuan force cultivation secret technique, but it is also a third-class top-level yuan force cultivation secret technique. This is not an ordinary top-level yuan force cultivation secret technique. Zhonghai's Superbase has divided the top-level yuanli cultivation secret technique into 5 levels, from 5th to 1st class, a total of 5 levels. The 5th level top-level yuanli cultivation secret technique is 2 times the effect of the high-level yuanli forging body secret technique. The 4th class top-level yuanli cultivation secret technique is 2.5 times the effect, and the 3rd class top-level yuanli cultivation secret technique is 3 times the effect. If Yi Tian obtained this 3rd-ranked top-level yuan force cultivation secret technique, he would be able to increase his cultivation speed by 3 times again. This is no less than the cultivation increase obtained by raising the talent to a level. Gotta get! Yi Tian clenched his fists. But he also knew that the mission reward was so rich, it must be very dangerous. But he's just qualified, and he also has a high level of beast control talent, which meets the requirements of the mission. The Holy Maiden of the Moon God sect, she should want to subdue a fierce beast, but she doesn't have a fierce beast talent, and that fierce beast must be a king-level powerhouse with the combat power of the king list before it can be subdued if she has a high level of beast control talent. What kind of beast is it that is worth her so much? Yi Tian said he was curious. But it was not an opportunity for him. Maybe the talent of that fierce beast was very demonic. Then he could completely copy the talent of that fierce beast. And the Holy Maiden of the Moon God sect may also have a good talent. Got it, Yi Tian decided. Chapter 143. The task released by the Moon God sect does not require a mercenary level. As long as it meets the high-level beast control talent and the strength of the king list, Yi Tian submitted an application to the Tomahawk Mercenary Pavilion to receive the task, and showed the high-level beast control talent ability. In less than half a day, the Tomahawk Mercenary Hall determined Yi Tian's qualifications, and Yi Tian successfully took over the mission. And the Tomahawk Mercenary Pavilion also notified the Moon God sect's Moon Holy Maiden as soon as possible that someone had taken the task she posted. The Moon God sect is a big force in the Zhonghai Superbase, and in terms of overall strength, it is naturally not one of the 4 major forces, but it is also one of the top big forces. Like Shui Qianyue, who was 8th on the holy list, he was also one of the high-ranking members of the Moon God sect. The Moon God sect is a force established by modern human beings, and only includes talented female disciples. Even if a female disciple gets married and gives birth to a baby boy, the baby boy cannot join the Moon God sect when he grows up, and can only become a member of the peripheral forces of the Moon God sect. This is the tradition of the Moon God sect. At this time, the Moon God sect was inside. In an attic, a woman in Xingyi was watching a message from the Tomahawk Mercenary Hall. Someone has taken the task I posted. This woman is the Holy Maiden of the Sunset. Someone, the Holy Maiden of the Setting Moon, shouted a few times. Phew. Several king-level women appeared beside the Sunset Moon Holy Maiden, bent down and respectfully said, Holy Maiden, what are your orders? A high-level beast control talent at the level of the king list has taken my task and is ready to go. The Holy Maiden of the Sunset, Dao. Yes! Several king-level women answered. Jinggu District, Mingyue Restaurant. One of the industries under the command of the Moon God sect, Yi Tian is waiting here according to the location where the task gathers. It didn't take long for a group of women to come over, and it was the Moon God sect's Sunset Moon Saintess and others. Yi Tian naturally didn't know the Sunset Moon Holy Maiden, but as soon as she appeared, the people around her began to exclaim, which showed the great fame of the Sunset Moon Holy Maiden. Hearing the exclamations of the people around him, Yi Tian naturally knew the identity of the other party, so he walked over. "Holy Maiden of the Sunset, I have taken your mission," Yi Tian said very plainly. The Holy Maiden of the Evening Moon glanced at Yi Tian deeply and said, "You are Yi Tian of the famous Zhanghai Super Base not long ago. I didn't expect you to have a high level of beast control talent. If you help me subdue the beast, extract the soul light of the beast and give it to me, I will pay you according to the task requirements, and you can complete the task." "I wonder what kind of beast it is?" Yi Tian asked. The Sunset Moon Saintess looked around, and then said, "I'll know when I go. I can only tell you that it's a king beast now." Yi Tian was silent for a few seconds, and then nodded, "Yes. Let's go," the Holy Maiden of the Evening Moon said. Yi Tian slowly left with the Sunset Moon Saintess and walked towards the outside of the Zhanghai Super Base. On the road, Yi Tian observed the talents of the Sunset Moon Holy Maiden and her group of maids. This Sunset Moon Saintess's talent is really powerful. Yi Tian was slightly surprised. The talent of Li Yuling I have seen before is also good, the talent of the Morning Star, and she is also very beautiful, on par with the Holy Maiden of the Setting Moon, but her talent is still not as good as the Holy Maiden of the Setting Moon. Human, Wang Shui. Cultivation talent, Huihui level. Lunar talent, advanced. Speed talent, pseudo-arcane, Sei. Swordsmanship talent, top. Strength talents, medium. Defense talent, pseudo-arcane, 30%. Actually has 2 pseudo-mystery level talents. It should be a perfect foundation forged with treasures, plus a top-level swordsmanship talent and a medium strength talent. Such a talent is worthy of being the Holy Maiden of the Moon God sect. Yi Tian clearly remembered that the 27th king on the king list was called Wang Shui, who belonged to the Moon God sect, and it should be her. In terms of strength, Yi Tian is not as good as Wang Shui now. However, with Yi Tian's current progress speed, he will soon surpass the Sunset Moon Holy Maiden. Except for the Sunset Moon Saintess, the talents of the other women are not weak, all of them are extraordinary, and they basically have 1 or 2 special talents, and they are obviously ordinary geniuses. Now, Yi Tian was a little swaying. He didn't know if he should use up his 2 copy opportunities. He wanted both the pseudo-arcane level speed talent and the pseudo-arcane level defense talent, but once he ran out, he couldn't copy other talents within a month. This time, the Sunset Moon Holy Maiden wants to subdue a fierce beast. In case the talent of that fierce beast is very rebellious, wouldn't he miss the opportunity? Copy one first, and then determine whether to copy or not when the beast's talent is determined. So, Yi Tian copied the pseudo-mystic level speed talent of the Sunset Moon Holy Maiden. The reason why he wanted to copy the pseudo-arcane level speed talent was because his speed talent was only at the top level, which was indeed weaker compared to other talents. And the pseudo-mystic level defense talent, he has it himself. Even if he copies the pseudo-mystic level talent of the Sunset Moon Holy Maiden, he should not be able to successfully transform into the mystical level talent, so there is no need to worry. It's a big deal to copy it next time. One thought is copied successfully, and the pseudo-mystic level speed talent is in hand. Now is not a good time to fuse. Yi Tian and the others have a suitable opportunity to fuse again. It didn't take long for Yi Tian and the Holy Maiden of the Evening Moon to leave the Zhanghai Super Base. Where is the destination? Yi Tian asked curiously. A secret realm. The Holy Maiden of the Evening Moon said truthfully. That secret realm is only a 3-star secret realm, and at most the king level can only be allowed to enter, and that fierce beast is difficult to capture alive. Otherwise, I will directly find someone to capture it, and ask a powerful beast control talent to help me tame it in the Zhanghai Super Base, and there will be no need to issue a task. It's a pity that among the Zhanghai Super Base, there are not many high-level beast control talents, and those who happen to be at the level of the king list are even rarer, and now only you happen to be satisfied. Yi Tian nodded. Fortunately it was such a coincidence, otherwise the third-ranked top-level Yuan Force cultivation cheats would have been missed by him. The speed of the king level was very fast, and Yi Tian and the others were flying fast, and they were not afraid of being attacked by fierce beasts. The powerful beasts near the super base have basically been cleaned up, and on the side of the 5-star space crack, humans have the upper hand, and the powerful beasts can't come over for the time being, so there is no need to worry. A few minutes passed, and a huge floating fortress appeared in front of everyone. There are 3 big characters written on the fortress: Luna Fort. This is a secret realm occupied by our moon god sect, and that 3-star spatial crack is inside the moon god castle. The saintess of the setting moon introduced. The moon god sect actually occupies a secret realm. Yi Tian was really surprised, but when he thought that the Demon Sea Great Base could occupy a secret realm, and a large number of great martial artists could be sent into it every 10 years, and the moon god sect could sweep the Demon Sea Great Base if a core genius appeared casually, it was not surprising that such a powerful force would occupy a secret realm. The group entered the Luna Fort and soon came to the 3-star spatial rift. There are no saint-level guards in the moon god castle, only some king-level, and there is not even a genius with a morning-level cultivation talent, which shows that there is not much attention here. Without the slightest hesitation, Yi Tian, the Sunset Moon Saintess, and the others passed through the 3-star space crack and entered this 3-star secret realm. Chapter 144. The vitality is so thin. Yi Tian, upon entering the secret realm, frowned. This was a 3-star secret realm, but its heaven and earth vitality was many times thinner than that of the 1-star secret realm in the Demon Sea base. The resources of this secret realm have basically been mined by my moon god sect. When the resources are exhausted, the vitality of heaven and earth will naturally be thin, but the rules of the secret realm are unchanged. Even the great emperor can't change the rules of a secret realm, so this secret realm is still 3-star. Explained the Sunset Moon Holy Maiden. I see. Yi Tian understood. Sunset Moon Holy Maiden, can you tell me what kind of fierce beast it is now? Yi Tian asked. Naturally. The Holy Maiden of the Evening Moon said slowly, this secret realm originally had no resources and was not of high value. So when I was promoted to the Holy Maiden of the Moon God sect, the sect master gave me this secret realm, and I could rule it for 50 years. Originally, I didn't care about such a secret realm, but by chance, I found that a fierce beast was born in the secret realm. Although it was only a king beast, even I could only suppress it, but I couldn't capture it. I don't know what its name is, but I know that it has a very powerful talent, much like a legendary talent. After a pause, the Sunset Moon Holy Maiden said again, I can tell you, but you must not tell others, at least for 10 years. The ability of this fierce beast, now few people in the Moon God sect know. I can say it without saying it, Yi Tian assured. The Holy Maiden of the Evening Moon didn't let Yi Tian swear anymore. In fact, with her status, even if it was known, no one would snatch it, it was just a little more troublesome. I saw that the Sunset Moon Holy Maiden took a deep breath and said, its talent is very similar to the talent of time. Time talent. Yi Tian was shocked, a little incredulous. That's the talent of time. Although it is tied with the talent of space and the two supreme talents, space can be found, and time cannot be found. Spatial talent. I often hear that some fierce beasts have weak spatial talents, but the time talent has never been talked about, and there is not even any record. A fierce beast with a talent for time, it is no wonder that the Sunset Moon Saintess is moved. Then, the Sunset Moon Saintess spoke of the beast's ability to time, which was to speed up time and slow it down. The speed up time ability allows time to pass around you faster, making your movements super fast. Slowing down time often works on enemies, making them slow down in time, making them seem slow. When the Saintess of the Evening Moon fought with that fierce beast, she was very aggrieved by the opponent's time talent, because under the influence of the time talent, even her thinking was affected, and she was in a state of time acceleration for a while, and she was in a state of time deceleration for a while, and it was difficult to attack the other party, let alone capture it. After researching, the Sunset Moon Holy Maiden felt that if she found a high-level beast control talent and controlled the beast, and she assisted in suppressing the other party on the side, she would have a great chance of controlling the beast. Yi Tian, I also know that your strength is good. It should be enough to save your life, but I ask you to urge the beast control talent with all your might. Your purpose is to control it, not to fight it, and the battle will be handed over to me. The Holy Maiden of the Setting Moon reminded. Yi Tian nodded, but his mind was already on the talent of time. Deep in his heart, Yi Tian was howling, ha ha ha, I am so wise. I deliberately left a chance to copy. This beast's time talent belongs to me. At this point, he couldn't wait to meet the beast. The sunset moon saintess left a spice on the beast's body, and the spice was difficult to disperse. I saw that one of the maids with the talent of tracking took out a little spice, and after smelling it, she began to use the talent of tracking, pointing in one direction, over there. Yi Tian had also copied a tracking talent before, and he also smelled the spice breath, and secretly urged the tracking talent. Sure enough, there was a faint fragrance coming from that direction. Go straight to it, the holy maiden of the sunset moon said in a deep voice. Phew, the crowd flew quickly, and in a short time they saw the beast. It was a mouse the size of a calf, silvery white, a little cowering, and it didn't look very bold. When he was 1,500 meters away from this mouse, Yi Tian used his copy talent to take a look at its talent. Species: Space-time silver rat. Bloodline talent: Morning star. Spatial talents: Weak, etc. Time talent: Elementary. Strength talents: Elementary. Golden retriever talent: High. It actually has two supreme talents, time talent and space talent. This time and space silver rat's talent is against the sky, but its space talent is weak, and it only has the ability to perceive space, so the sunset moon holy maiden doesn't know that it has a space talent. Yi Tian said darkly, the time talent is only primary, but it's pretty good, and it also has a primary strength talent and a golden retriever talent. Be careful, the hair on this beast can be launched, and its attack power is very powerful, and it can't be stopped at all without the strength of the king list. You retreat one after another, don't get close. Set up a formation around. If this fierce beast wants to escape, you open the formation in time to stop it. Yes, holy maiden, the maids answered. Immediately, they retreated, arranging formations and covering a radius of dozens of miles. But they didn't open the formation. If they did, the space-time silver rat would definitely sense it and would flee as soon as possible, so it would be difficult to catch. At this time, Yi Tian secretly copied the primary time talent of the space-time silver rat, and secretly waited for the arrangement of the sunset moon holy maiden. Swish! The sunset moon saintess was the first to rush forward and fought with the sunset moon saintess, and the pseudo-mystic level speed talent made the sunset moon saintess's speed much faster than Yi Tian's. So fast, Yi Tian's pupils shrank, he couldn't even see the shadow of the sunset moon holy maiden. It was worthy of a combination of king-level extreme and pseudo-mystery level speed talent. But soon, he suddenly saw the figure of the sunset moon holy maiden, and her speed slowed down a lot, as if there was a force that slowed her down. Yi Tian guessed that this was the ability to slow down time, so that the time around her was much slower, and the time in other places remained the same, which was why Yi Tian saw the sunset moon holy maiden so slowly. Of course, slowness is also relative, and its speed is still much faster than Yi Tian. Yi Tian, use your beast control talent. The holy maiden of the evening moon said. Yi Tian no longer hesitated, and urged the high-level beast control talent. Rumble. A wave of fluctuations instantly enveloped the space-time silver rat, and the space-time silver rat sensed the fluctuation of Yi Tian's high-level beast control talent, and immediately activated the time-slowing ability, and the speed of the fluctuation shrouded in the waves suddenly slowed down. It's a pity that the space-time silver rat was disturbed by the sunset moon holy maiden, but still couldn't avoid the high-level beast control talent, and was shrouded by the fluctuation of the high-level beast control talent. Suddenly, Yi Tian's high-level beast control talent ability invaded the depths of the soul of the space-time silver rat. Yaya! The space-time silver rat screamed, as if stimulated, in pain. Taking advantage of this opportunity, the sunset moon saintess hurriedly slashed at the space-time silver rat with a sword. This time, the space-time silver rat failed to dodge, was slashed by a sword, flew upside down, and suffered a lot of injuries. Then, the space-time silver rat angrily launched the golden retriever talent, and the golden retriever all over his body shot out like golden needles, covering the void in all directions. The sunset moon holy maiden launched a pseudo-mystical level as if she was talented, and forcibly blocked these golden needles. Yi Tian, who was not far away, also launched the pseudo-mystic level defense talent and the pseudo-mystic level Vajra bone talent, and he was also not injured by the golden needle. At this moment, the holy maiden of the setting moon made a bold move. She actually hugged the spacetime silver rat directly,